welcome! My name is Jocelyn and today is finally another Empties day. I'm going to be sharing with you all of my skincare, makeup, hair care, body care, empty products, things that I've used up over the last, well, since the last time I filmed an Empties video, which was months ago, and my thoughts on them, whether I would repurchase them, whether I would recommend them, what I think of them, general things like that. I normally keep my Empties in this box right here, and it was overfilling. I did take everything out so that I could lay it next to me and have a little bit of order to this chaos. I do have a fair amount of makeup items to share with you, so I'm pretty excited about that, and I hope you are also, but I am going to save those for the end since they are the most exciting thing. So I hope you stick around. We're gonna start with, I only have a couple hair care things, then we're gonna go to body care, then skincare. I've got a lot of skincare to share with you, and then finally again wrap up with the makeup empties. If you like empties videos, I hope you give this one a thumbs up, and if you by the end of this video decide that you like me a little bit, I hope you consider subscribing. Let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I used up was this Mr. Incredible Dry Bar, the Ultimate Leave-In Conditioner. This is a leave-in conditioner, like I just said. I bought this a while back during an Ulta 21 days of hair care event, and I really liked it-ish. It was good for the price because I got it on sale. If it ever went on sale again, I would definitely consider picking it up. It worked really well to kind of smooth my hair out, detangle it, keep the frizz down. It's something you apply after you get out of the shower before you style your hair. So yeah, it's pretty good. Next hair care item is this little, not little, it's a deluxe size sample of the Living Proof Nightcap Overnight Perfector. I didn't really notice much when I used this. In fact, I found it quite a pain to use. You're supposed to use it at night, so you put it in your hair overnight and then wash it out in the morning. It was just kind of annoying to have to do that, and then you go to bed with all this crap in your hair, and I didn't notice enough of an effect to have made it worth the hassle. So I wouldn't repurchase this. I mean, maybe some people love it, but it's just like, it just wasn't worth it for me. I just have one more hair care item, and this is something that I have repurchased and love. It is for my curly hair gals. It is the Diva Curl Styling Cream, the Touchable Curl Definer. I love this stuff. It works so good. When I leave my hair natural, which isn't what it is right now, this is a straightened, curled version of my hair, but when I leave it natural and it's pretty curly, I use this after I get out of the shower before it's dry, and I just kind of take it, put it in my hands, and then like kind of scrunch up my curls a little bit, and it makes such a difference. It really helps define the curls, take away the frizz. Really good, really good product. Would highly recommend. So that's all the hair care. Let's move on to the body care. So the first thing I used up was this shaving cream. This is the Pacifica Coconut Milk Shave Whip. This is a whipped shave cream, rich and moisturizing with antioxidants. It is 100% vegan and it's cruelty-free. I liked this, but I have a different shave cream that I prefer a lot more and is, I think, cheaper also, and I think you get more hold on, let me go get it. This one right here, this is the Avalon Organics. This is the Aloe Unscented Moisturizing Shave Cream. They also have one that's a lavender shave cream. I love this. You can buy it on Amazon. This one is also vegan, no GMOs, biodegradable, and cruelty-free. I love this. This was good. I like Pacifica. I just prefer that other one more. So there you go. Let's go ahead and stick with the shower. I used up this giant bottle of body wash. This is the Alba Botanica Hawaiian Body Wash, renewing a passion fruit to detox and balance. This also is cruelty-free. We used it up. It actually smells really good. It worked as a very good body wash. I have no complaints with it and would definitely consider repurchasing. This one is the 24 fluid ounces, so yes, very large and in charge. The last body care items are all lotions, body lotions. The first is this little Philosophy Amazing Grace Firming Body Emulsion is what it's called. I didn't like this. I don't know why I used it up. I do not like the way the Philosophy lotions smell, or even a lot of their products. I don't really like them, which is fine because they're not cruelty free, but yeah, I wouldn't repurchase even if I could. Next, something else that's not cruelty free that I used up. This is the Vaseline Intensive Care Healing Serum Radiance Restore with pure cocoa butter. I actually really liked this. Too bad that Vaseline is not cruelty free. I have actually a lot of lotions in my collection that I need to use up. Well, some of them are actually probably expired and probably need to be thrown away, but I do want to get through my lotions and use them up before I go searching for a cruelty free alternative, which I've actually found a cruelty free alternative. So let's talk about that right now. these bad boys. This is the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Bum Bum or Boom Boom, oh geez, Boom Boom Bum Bum creams. I love these. These are 2 little 100 point perks that I picked up at Sephora. I think I have another like 2 of them or 3 of them in my bathroom. I really, really like this stuff. It smells really good. Not as good as I was expecting it to smell, but it smells good. And then I really like the way that this makes your skin feel after applying. It sinks in, it's non-greasy. It really makes the skin feel hydrated, moisturized, firm-ish. I will definitely consider purchasing a full size of these, but again, like I said, I am trying to use up all of my lotions, and I do have some more of these little ones lying around to use, so I'm very thankful that I have some more of these. Okay, so that takes care of hair care and body care. Let's move on to skincare because oh my gosh, I have quite a bit of stuff. The first is the Pharmacy Green Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm with Echinacea Green Envy. This is a cleansing balm. I use it every single night to take off my makeup. I double cleanse because your girl has got cystic acne if she's not careful, and I don't have sensitive skin, but I have very acne prone skin and oily skin, so I double cleanse. I use this to take off my makeup and then a different cleanser with a Foreo to deep cleanse my skin, and then, you know, moisturizer, oil, that kind of stuff on top, and my skin looks amazing. The most amazing that it's ever looked in my entire life. So I love this. I've repurchased this a gajillion times, probably not a gajillion, probably like 5 times, but I would highly recommend checking this out. It's the bomb. Another repeat product that I have shown before in an Empties video is the Tarte Friction Stick. I really, really like this, but it does get used up really fast. It's one of those like roll up things. I use this in the shower whenever I have it. I do have a Lush face mask though right now. I think it's Dark Angels that I use in the shower that's very similar. It's also a charcoal mask and also has that exfoliating factor. Now that I think about it, that's cheaper and probably lasts longer, so I might not need to purchase this again. I do really like the way that this one smells though. I have talked about this before. This is the Sunday Riley Martian Mattifying Melting Water Gel Toner. I almost picked this up during the most recent VIB sale, but I didn't because I spent so much on skincare that I held off on buying this. I might pick it up during the spring VIB sale because I love, 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 love this toner, but I bought so much Drunk Elephant that I decided to hold off on this because it is $55, but it just works so well for me and it feels so good on the skin. It's a water gel toner, so when you put it on, it gives this really nice cooling effect. This is specific for acne prone skin, so if you don't have any problems with acne, this probably is useless to you, but for me, I really notice a difference when I use it. Let's talk about eye makeup remover. I went on a hunt to find a cruelty-free eye makeup remover. These are 2 of the ones that I have found. Out of the 2, let's see, what are the sizes on this? So the Paula's Choice, which you can find on Amazon, is 4.3 fluid ounces. The Cinema Secrets is 4.2 fluid ounces. So that makes me feel a little bit better because I do prefer the Paula's Choice over the Cinema Secrets. I find that I go through the Cinema Secret one a little bit faster than the Paula's Choice, and I also just like the Paula's Choice a hair more when it comes to taking off my eye makeup. And again, I do like both of these, but I do think I do prefer the Paula's Choice Gentle Touch Makeup Remover. It's good for all skin types. Really, really like this. Also, again, cruelty free, so I would really recommend checking this out. I think it's maybe $15 or $16 on Amazon. Let's see, let's move on to a couple of masks that I used up. Both of these masks are actually used up because of Project Panning. The first is the Kate Somerville Eradicate Mask Foam Activated Acne Treatment. I loved this mask. It did smell really bad, so you had to be careful. I only used it right before getting into a shower, and I really like this mask. I would definitely consider repurchasing it when I get through the masks that I currently have, because I kind of went on a mask binge within the last 2 years, and I'm trying to get through them, so it'll be a while before I need to repurchase this, but I did really, really like this. I noticed an immediate difference when I used it. I would put it on my face and then shower, and the next morning I would wake up and I could just tell, like, everything just looked more calm on my face. There were no new breakouts. The breakouts that I did have were significantly reduced, so very good product. The next mask that I used up is a Boscia mask. This is the Charcoal Pore Pudding Intensive Wash Off Treatment. I didn't love this. Unlike that Kate Somerville mask, I didn't really notice a difference after using this, which was unfortunate because it was kind of expensive and I really wanted it to work because I always think charcoal is really good for oily oily, acne-prone skin, this just didn't really do a lot for me. My skin didn't hate it. It just felt like it was kind of mid-level, a mid-level mask. I personally wouldn't repurchase it. I know I have a friend who really likes this, so it might be good for some skin types. It's just, I didn't notice a difference with it. I have two products here from Dermalogica. I do really like Dermalogica. My cleanser, the one that I use with my Foreo, comes from Dermalogica and works really well with my skin. And the two products that I used up are both from the Medibac clearing system. The first is an overnight clearing gel. This worked really good for me, but I did replace it with the Drunk Elephant TLC Glycolic Night Serum, which I think works a hair better than this did. Or maybe it's just using a full, almost full Drunk Elephant system. Using all those products in conjunction with each other just seems to do something for my skin. And so I've kind of replaced some of my Dermalogica products with Drunk Elephant products. If you have acne prone skin, this might work for you. I would definitely recommend checking out the Medibac Dermalogica clearing system. The other Dermalogica product that I used up is the Oil Control Lotion. Again, same thing as that other one. It works really well, and it worked really well for me, but I replaced this with other Drunk Elephant products. I definitely would consider repurchasing both of these products if for some reason the Drunk Elephant stops working for me or something to that nature. So definitely worked really well. Definitely expensive though. I mean, so is Drunk Elephant though, so I don't know what I'm talking about. All right, we're getting close to the end of my skincare empties before we get into the most exciting part, the makeup empties. The first product I have is by Ole Henriksen. This is the Banana Bright Eye Cream, Vitamin C and Collagen Boosting. This is an eye cream. I'm not too picky when it comes to eye creams. This was decent, nothing mind-blowing, but I enjoyed using it. Next, quite a while ago, I used up the Peace Out Acne Healing Dots. I kind of regret not picking some of these up during the VIB sale because I really like these for those out of the blue, really bad acne spots. They really kind of nip it in the bud, and they pull out that gunk, that gross gunk from inside of your pore and minimize the length of an acne spot. But I use these up. I really like them. I do want to repurchase them at some point. I just haven't anytime recently. Oh, hello, Felix. How's it going back there? All right, the last skincare products that I have are all from Drunk Elephant. The first is a 100-point perk. This is the Lala Retro Whipped Cream. I enjoyed this. It smelled good. It felt really good on the skin. I didn't notice miraculous results with this specific product. I would be fine purchasing this as a 100-point perk whenever it becomes available because I do enjoy using it. And I think that using more Drunk Elephant things with other Drunk Elephant things that I've purchased, did that make any sense? Probably helps overall because they're meant to be used together. So I enjoyed this. Would I purchase the full size? I don't think so. I think that there probably is a different moisturizer in the Drunk Elephant line that I would prefer over the Lala Retro, but I did enjoy using this. If you caught my Sephora VIB sale haul spring of this year, 2018, I did buy the Drunk Elephant Acid Trip Kit, which came with the Vitamin C Day Serum, the TLC Glycolic Night Serum, the Sakari Baby Facial Mask, and the oil? The what? The Virgin Marula Luxury Facial Oil. So it came with all four of those. I have used all four of those up here. So I have used the C Firma Day Serum up. Really liked this. I have another full size that I picked up during the VIB sale this fall. It works really well. Again, all the Drunk Elephant products work so well in conjunction with one another, which is why I have them all. The TLC Framboos Glycolic Night Serum, again, love this, worked super well on my skin. I used this one up. Then I also used up the TLC Sakari Baby Facial. This I love. Just like the Kate Somerville Eradicate mask that I was talking about earlier, this is another mask that I noticed immediately after I've washed it off and kind of done the rest of my skincare. I notice a difference after I use this. It's a resurfacer. It has the AHA and BHA in it, which means that it chemically exfoliates your skin. So I notice my skin just looks brighter, fresher, cleaner, clearer after I use this. So I bought another full-size kit of this last VIB sale, and very excited to still have this in my collection because it works so well. Finally, out of that kit, I did use up the Virgin Marula Luxury Facial Oil. You're supposed to use this after you use that Sakari Baby Facial because it is a little aggressive on the skin. You use this after that. I didn't buy a full size of this, but I did get, I think, one of the same size in the kit that I bought with the Sakari Baby Facial. So I have another another size like this that's from that kit. I would definitely consider repurchasing a full size of this oil, but if I can get away with just purchasing this size and it lasts me long enough, I'm gonna do that. Oop, I have one more thing before we move on to makeup. It is a perfume. This is the Olympia perfume. I used this up during a Project Pan. I don't know if you can see the lines on here. I mean, I didn't hate this perfume, but I mean, it's not cruelty free, so I won't repurchase it, but it was like almost sickly sweet to me, so I wouldn't repurchase it anyways. This is Felix, everybody, just in case you're curious. Such a good cat. Okay. So let's move on to makeup. Let's go ahead and start with the one-off products, and then we'll get into the kind of products that I used up a lot of. Let's go ahead and start with a concealer. This is the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer in the shade Light to Vanilla. This was in my year-long Project Pan, and as you can see, I have used it up. NARS is not cruelty-free, so I wouldn't repurchase. I might look for another potted concealer because I do like having a potted concealer, so if you know of any cruelty-free, good potted concealers, let me know down in the comments below. I would love to check them out. But I did use this up. Now it's out of my collection. One less product from a non-cruelty-free brand. I also didn't exactly use up, but I got rid of this pomade and bought a new Anastasia pomade. This is the Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Taupe from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This looks haggard. Here, let me give you a close-up of this. This is what it looks like. You see that mound in the center, but I couldn't get any more product out of there. It was old. These have a 6-month shelf life on them, and I had this for 2 years, 2.5 years, 3 years, something like that, and so it was time to get a new one. I used up a primer. This is a deluxe size. Oh, hello, you are not in focus. There we go. This is a deluxe size sample of the Smashbox Photo Finish Pore Minimizing Primer. It was okay. I have another Smashbox primer. I don't remember which one it is that I like more. It's in the silver packaging that I got from a friend. Thank you, Mariah. I really like that primer. It might be one of my favorites. But this one was okay. Glad to have used it up. It did okay-ish things for my skin. And next I have a small deluxe size sample of the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in the original formula. I like this, but I do have the Wet n Wild Photo Focus eyeshadow primer, I think is what it's called, which is way cheaper than this right here, and for me, exactly the same. I don't notice a difference between this and that, so I'm gonna probably repurchase the Wet n Wild one over this one, but if I got the chance to get a 100-point perk of this or something like that, I would definitely pick it up then, because why not? It's a good eyeshadow primer. Oh wait, I have one more thing. I used up a dip brow. Nope, this isn't a dip brow. This is a Brow Wiz of the Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade Taupe. I use this along with the pomade every single day. The Brow Wiz I use in the front part of my eyebrow, and the pomade I use in the rest of it, because my eyebrow ends like right here, so I had to like fill in the tail of my brow or it doesn't exist. So I use this for the front half to make it a little more natural, a little more sparse. I almost just stabbed myself in the eye. Do enjoy this, have repurchased, will continue to repurchase. Now moving on to eyeliners. I do have 4 eyeliners right here. They're all different, so let's go ahead and talk about them. Let's start with the Stila eyeliner. I used up the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. I really like this, but I don't feel like I have enough control over the tip when I want to put a wing on. I really like to have kind of a stiff brush when I'm putting my winged liner on, and this is just a little too flexible. It's a little hit and miss when I'm trying to do my eyeliner. But when I was using this, I was using this for the rest of my eyeliner. So I would use one eyeliner to create my wing, and then another eyeliner to put, well, this eyeliner to put the eyeliner on the rest of my lid, because it was super black and it was very waterproof. And so I really liked this liner for that purpose, but for that price, because I mean, it's not exactly a cheap eyeliner. It's a Stila eyeliner, so it's kind of expensive. I don't know that I would repurchase it, because I feel like I have found an alternative to this that's just as black. So I didn't hate this. I know this is a cult favorite for a lot of people, but I was kind of iffy about it. It didn't become my tried and true. Next, let's talk about a Beauty Big Bang eyeliner. I got this sent to me by Beauty Big Bang like 6 months ago, 7 months ago, a very long time ago. I didn't hate this eyeliner. In fact, I thought it worked pretty good, and I used it for kind of a long time, but it did, I don't know if you'll be able to see, but the hairs on it split, which made it not very practical to put a sharp wing on there. It wasn't bad. I don't think I would go out of my way to purchase it from that site. I think I would prefer to pick something up in the drugstore or in Sephora or Ulta before I would order this online. All right, so the next one let's go ahead and talk about is the Kat Von D Tattoo liner. This has always been my tried and true. I know Kat Von D is very controversial. I do not agree with her viewpoints. I don't really feel good about supporting her in that, but I do really love this eyeliner. This is the only eyeliner that I have found that just works every time I use it and works super well. I really love the brush head on it. It's super stiff and works super well to create that sharp wing that I like. I've used this up. I do have another backup that I'm currently using and I really, really like this. But again, I want to make sure I reiterate, I do not support Kat Von D in her anti-vax stance. I will be vaccinating my children whenever I should have them. I just want to make sure I made that clear. I do like this eyeliner though. I got a lot of suggestions from a lot of people saying to pick up the NYX Epic Ink liner, so I did. And I will say that I had thought I had found my replacement when I got this. It worked maybe not quite as well as the Kat Von D liner, but close, you know, like almost always I could get the perfect wing when I would use just this. Then one day I was using it and in the middle of a tutorial that I was filming, it decided to explode all over my eyeball. It decided to almost completely ruin my eyeshadow look. And so I immediately threw it away because I was like, no, we're not gonna do that again. I was able to salvage the eye look, but my eyeliner ended up being a little more aggressive than I was anticipating. So that definitely put a bad taste in my mouth because, well, I don't want my eyeliner to explode all over my eyelid. That wasn't fun for me. I do want to give it another chance though. I want to get another one and I'm thinking maybe if I store it right side up instead of facing down, which is how I normally store my eyeliners, that might help with that problem. So we'll see. I did enjoy this. I will repurchase it. It's cheaper than Kat Von D, Stila, any of those high-end liquid liners. Moving on to mascaras. I have got 5 of them. I have 2 deluxe size and 3 full size. Let's talk about the deluxe sizes first. The first I have is this Tarte one, the Lights Camera Lashes. I really like this mascara. I would definitely repurchase the full size. Actually, I think I have a full size to use in my collection right now. It works really good. I like this mascara a lot. Next, I have the Stila Huge Extreme Lash Mascara. I did not really like this. Every time I would use it, the wand would just be coated in mascara and it would make my lashes look super clumpy. The first couple times I used it, I really liked it and liked the way it made my lashes look. But after that, they just looked kind of clumpy, kind of messy. I wouldn't repurchase this. We'll go in price low to high. So the first full-size mascara that I used up is the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. I love this mascara. It is an amazing drugstore mascara. I have actually gifted this to 2 of my friends because I like it so much. At least 1 out of the 2 of them has used it and loved it. I love this. We'll continue to repurchase it. Next, I used up the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. This is another product that I really love. I love the way it makes my lashes look. However, I do notice that after some time, it does start to get a little clumpy. It picks up a ton of product and I kind of have to spend a little bit of time scraping it off. But this is another product I have repurchased in the past and really enjoy using. I really like the effects it gives on my lashes. And finally, my last mascara is the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir. Is that what this is called? Yes, Velvet Noir mascara. This is one of my favorite high-end mascaras. It works so well. I have repurchased this, I think, twice. I don't currently have it in my collection because I'm using up a couple mascaras and I'm currently using the Kevyn Aucoin mascara that was sent to me by Octoly and Kevyn Aucoin and really, really like that mascara. These 2 mascaras, this one and that Kevyn Aucoin one, are kind of competing for top dog in my high-end mascara loves list, but I really like this one. It's definitely one of my favorites and works really well. If you're looking for a high-end mascara, I would definitely recommend checking this one out. We have 3 products left and they are all foundations. The first one is no surprise. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter Waterproof Longwear Foundation in the shade 2.5. I used this up during the summer. It was in one of my project pans. I think my summer? No, I think it was my year-long project pan. I don't know that I would repurchase this. I do think I prefer the Cover FX Power Play foundation, which is kind of similar to this one. This one is a little more drying, a little more oxidizing than the Cover FX and doesn't look quite as good as the Cover FX foundation. So I don't know that I would repurchase this one. It was good. I enjoyed it, but I think I like the Cover FX one more than this one. Next, I used up the Hourglass Stick Foundation in the shade Shell. This is a foundation that I really liked using during the work week. It left a very natural, very nice finish on the skin. It didn't look too heavy, it didn't look too cakey, anything like that. It provided a nice kind of medium coverage. It was expensive though. I did enjoy the way it applied, and that made me really want to use other stick foundations. So if you're familiar with any other stick foundations that you love that are cruelty free, please leave them down in the comments below because I would love to check them out. I am really interested in trying the ColourPop foundation, which came out recently in stick form. In the last product, the very last product, my voice box is gonna go out, oh my gosh, is the Fenty Beauty foundation in the shade 170. This is like my summer shade. I love the Fenty foundation. It's up there. Either this or the Cover FX foundation are my favorites. I know it doesn't work for absolutely everybody, but a lot of people that I know really love it. It works so well for me. It just looks beautiful. It doesn't give quite as much coverage as the Cover FX foundation, but it's more of like a medium to full coverage and just provides such a good finish on the skin. So I use this up. I love this. I have it in the shade 150 that I have still in my collection. So still have one. Love it. Will repurchase probably this shade at some point. And there you have it. Those are all of my empties for the last, well, however long it's taken me to build up these empties since my last empties video. And if you like empties videos, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. If at any point you decided you liked me during this video, don't forget to subscribe for more content from me. All buttons are down below. And I think that's everything I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.